I am doing this story about me to send a message to all the traditional artists who teach art and music teachers in abroad. All Ghanaian traditional artists who teach art and music in abroad, including the foreign artists who use Ghanaian culture to teach. They use Ghanaian instruments and Ghanaian culture to teach. End of my story. I will have a message to you all. I'm not doing this to get followers. I'm not doing this to get anything, but I would like to send a message to us, we the Ghanaian traditional artists who teach art and music in schools or everywhere, doing workshops, playing music, concerts. I would like to send a message, end of my story, to you all. So if you come across the video and you didn't know the beginning of the story, they are all in my YouTube. If you go to Kofi Music Full, you will get a story from beginning on. Or you go to my Facebook, you will get a story in the beginning on. I start to tell you about Nima, how Nima is full of culture. Most of African people live in Nima. A lot of Africans live in Nima. We find African countries living in Nima. Nima is full of culture, and part of Ghana also most live in Nima. So Nima is full of music, and I told you about the way I started my music with milk cans and Milo cans, and it's difficult. I have to go through garbage. I have to go to airport, residential, rich places to find my own instruments to be able to play. And slowly, I get a chance to go to the primary school, and thanks to Mr. Dogbe, may God bless him. May God bless him very well, this Mr. Dogbe. He gave me chance to know who I am, because through him I could play first instrument, real drum. For me to know, listening the real drum, to know, oh, I can do something. And through his theater and drama that he's doing in the school, I play part, and I'm playing the main role. And that I could see myself in the music field. I saw cultural groups performing at the Nima Roman Catholic Church. That was Francis Evi, if you know him. He is the leader of the cultural group there. That is the first time I saw cultural group. But then they are CYO. They do it under CYO. So I know about them, but I never get a chance to join them. So in the primary school, as I saw that, no, I can play, that's what made me to join a church. That's Aladura Church. And then there I play music there also. And then I joined the traditional fetish group also. I didn't join them, but I go there to play, help them to play, and they like me. They accept me to play with them. There I got an interest. Then I go to K7 and 8 after primary, K7 and 8, middle school. That is where the music started. That is where the music started. I joined the People's Cultural Group. People's Cultural Group in New Town. Our leader is Achuhi Hialolo. Achuhi Hialolo. There was a lot of musicians. Kwashi Sebo is there. Malaisa was there. Kojo Prosper was there. Even Amana Omega 7. I met, he was there in the People's Culture before the time I went. Noble was there. David, Mensa Soweto, Marlboro, a lot of the musicians, a lot. So it was very rich. People's Cultural Group was the top, one of the toppest in Greater Accra, one of the toppest. If you take out Dance Ensemble and Legon, Dance Ensemble, yeah, Legon and Art Center people, and you come to Ayawaso, Greater Ayawaso, People's Cultural Group, we were top. We were top. Then you find Ananum, Patience, and others. So I get interest in music through that. Also, what make me to feel happy is in 80s, 81 till 80, 80, 81, 82, every Thursday they do Thursday theater. And Thursday theater, they have something in the GBC called Children's Zone, where they will give children chance to play cultural music, drumming and dancing, and they will perform. They will show them on Thursday before they will start the Thursday theater. So they will be the first people to show. The cultural group will be performed at the GBC television station. Then they will be shown. After then they show Thursday theater. So most of the time I come on television then. That gave me some very courage to continue doing traditional music. And through doing the traditional music, I was also, I have to survive. So I was doing a lot of jobs which people would not like to do. You know, I'm not feeling shy to say it, because now I'm proud the way I am and where I am now. I'm proud. But I am coming with a story. That's why I'm telling my story. I'm coming with a story. So I do a lot of job. Some of the job is cleaning the market, to go and throw the garbage away, get like how much, 1 shilling or 20 shillings or so. It's very nothing, you know. But in Nima, if you are doing that kind of job, they have a name for you. They will call you that name. But because of art and music, nobody ever called me that name. Nobody ever called me that name. I am carrying my garbage to go and throw it away, come and clean the Nima market, to go and throw it. Nobody in Nima called me that bad name, because they have a name for those who throw the garbage away. They have a name for them. But nobody mentioned that name to me because of what? Because of art and music. And even if people don't know, those who don't know me, and they will call me that name, people who know me will warn them, hey, don't call him like that. You don't know that he's coming on TV. He's coming on TV, okay? They are making culture, they are making music. It's coming on TV, but then even the group is in Newtown. So because of art and music, I could do shoemaker, nobody called me. I could do shoe shine, nobody called me any bad name. I do the garbage, throwing garbage away, nobody called me. I push truck in Malata market and bring goose from Malata to Nima. And if I reach Nima, those who know Nima, from Newtown, Malata, coming to Nima, there is a hill over the bridge. You have to climb that hill. And if I have maybe cassava in my basket on my truck, pulling it is not easy. But I get children to come and help me. They push for me. And they ask me, evening time, if they come to watch us, I should let them in. Because by then, we moved to Nima. Let me go back. So, music is something for me that I feel proud of myself being artist, traditional artist, because with the traditional music that I did, never somebody will give me disrespect. Any kind of job I do, no matter what the job is, if it's not criminality, then nobody will call me any bad name because of art and music. I did that art of music. Then People's Cultural Group divided into two. That was, I think, 85, 86, that way, if I'm not mistaken. 85, 86, we divide into two. Then part of us came to Nima, and part remained still in Newtown. That was Gloryland. Gloryland, part of People's Cultural Group became Gloryland, part became People's Cultural Group. We came to Nima. We start making training. And the school, K7 and 8, in those time, they have intercore, and then we have inter schools, then we have inter zones. It goes with sports, music, cultural music, and a lot of activities. I take part in the music, and through that, I feel confidence in the middle school. I feel confident to make music. Music helped me a lot in my life, and music is helping me till now. That's why I have a message to we, the Ghanaian artists living in abroad, teaching art and music. Why don't we set up some foundation on the net? Because now there's a net, there's Zoom, there's Teams, there's a lot of things. WhatsApp is there. Why we don't set up a team together so we can write a letter to National Commission on Culture. National Commission on Culture will give it to the government for them to give us a chance so that we can ask instruments. Because without this master, I will not know who I will be today. He was the one who gave me chance to try the first instrument in his school. And through that, I got to know that I can be good in music. Look where I am now. For many years now, I'm teaching in a school, art and music. I teach in several schools. I give lectures in universities, everywhere. And so through this man who I saw my talent, or I saw how I can be good, and look where I am. So my thinking is that why we, the artists living in abroad, including the foreign artists which are using Ghanaian culture and drums to teach, we have to help. We should write a letter to the National Commission on Culture. It should bring it to the Ghana government to accept that if we try to get instruments from Europe, America, everywhere you are, we ask instruments to bring it to Ghana in the schools. Look, one instrument can change somebody's life. One instrument can let somebody realize that, oh, I am good. Because people are lack of instrument. Look, if I was not interested in music, I wouldn't be able to walk from Nima to airport, residential area, go through garbages. Because of what? I need a Milo can to come and make music with it. I go through garbage to go and look for instrument, Milo can, to come and make music with it. That gave me courage to get a chance to go to school, and then I can make music in the school in that time. So why we don't come together, form a platform, come together, share ideas, write a letter to the National Commission on Culture in Ghana, the Commission on Culture send it to the government so that we can start to collect school materials, music materials from schools, because there are a lot of schools who are changing their instruments years, some 2 years, some have 1 year, some have 3 years, they are changing their instrument. So if we write to them, we can get the instrument and bring it to Ghana, because one man alone cannot do. For me, I know where I am going. That's why I'm sending this message to you. I know where I am going. Because one thing, it will be sad that you collect the instrument, bring it to Ghana, and you won't be able to pay to take it from the port, and the government will seize it. If the schools here, they hear that the instrument they give it to you, you couldn't take it out from the port and the government seize it, it's a bad reputation for you, the artist. That's why I said, one man cannot do it. But if we come together and we can team up and write a letter to the officials in Ghana for them to accept that if we bring music instrument to Ghana, we should take it from the port free and give it to schools. One instrument can change people's life. Oh. I know what I'm talking about. I'm going to do my best. I hope you also will do your own, because that one instrument you will send to Ghana, or if you can help for them to get even the traditional instrument in schools, it will help. You can change somebody's life. You can change somebody's life. Look, I know many of us here in Europe or here in abroad that we are teaching in schools. We have access to schools. We can ask them the instrument if they don't want it. They want to change their instrument. We can ask them. They can give it to us. And including the foreign teachers. The foreign teachers who are teaching Ghanaian culture with our Ghanaian music, traditional music you are teaching. You also have to help. You also have access to a lot of schools. Europeans, Americans, everywhere. The foreign artists. Also, you also have to help so that we can ask instruments and bring it to Ghana so that we get a chances to help the Ghanaians also to realize how talented they are. Without Master Dogbe, I would not know who I am. Now look where I am. I am giving lectures in the universities. I am teaching in schools from kindergarten to university. I am playing with different groups, you know. But without this man, I will not know that I will be like this. So please, my fellow artists, let's come together and do something to help our nation Ghana. If you see this video, listen to it, and then let's share the idea. Let's do it. I'm doing my part. I know where I'm going. That's why I'm sending this message. Thank you very much, and thank you for your understanding. My story will continue. The real story about me will continue. But this one is just a message to we the artists, and then the foreign people who teach Ghanaian music, art and music. This is a message to all of us. Thank you very much. PJKD, aka Korea.